I'm doing good.
You left me last week in the middle of the match. The fuck?
Yeah, it's like I've done that twice. So didn't we already have this conversation?
Maybe. Deja vu?
Fuck
I
it.
don't know. Tonight, I thought we were playing Tony, but I saw Jake back there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Did we lose the Australian? Because he was supposed to be in the video store.
I know. Now he's got the fucking shirt. What the fuck?
Yeah, he's like a Fandom thingy. What happened?
I don't know, but you're about to get your ass whooped by the Australian.
Did you fucked up? Did you tell him something about, the kangaroos?
Well, I was actually supposed to send him some coupons with the kangaroo, but the kangaroo kicked him in the fucking nuts. Kind of fucked it up.
And I bet you forgot to put the bacon in the kangaroo pocket.
Yes.
Well, fuck you. Now I have to pay for your mistake.
Yes, you do, and I will be back here smiling.
Well, let's hope the Englishman is a bad manager. I guess. Let's go lose this shit already.
All right, Tony. So last I checked, we were both American. So not sure that Mike and Nazario are necessarily in the right headspace for this, but we're here anyway. I'm excited. Another, as they call us, Fundokum match. I'm really excited to...
We've probably been called worse.
Yeah, I've been called a lot worse in my life. Thankfully, yeah, Fundokum isn't so bad. But yeah, I'm really excited to manage you tonight. I know you've been on a really great run this season, and I'm looking forward to seeing it continue. So how are you feeling about the match tonight, American Tony?
I'm feeling good, American Jake. I think it's going to be a good match. I think Nazario is better than a 21 seed. So he's definitely not someone that you can just kind of sleep on. So I'm definitely going to take this seriously, at least more serious than he's taking it, clearly. But, overall, still the goal, as always. Fun.
Just have fun, Dokum. Let's go.
Let's rock.
Welcome, everybody, out to Multiplex Movie Warzone. I'm your host, Payson, the Cinemaster Johnson, and today we have a very exciting match between our number 6 seed, Tony Durso, and our number 21 seed, Nazario Montenegro. Joining me is Mark the Big Chillman Chaka. Mark, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good. Should be a fun match. Nazario, fun regular, and then we got Tony, who's a new-ish guy who's been making some waves. He's been doing pretty well in the tournament so far.
Yeah, I gotta say, Tony, super pleasant guy. Had a very nice words to say. Nazario, I don't know what the fuck that was, but let's just get into the match. We've been here long enough. All right, competitors, round 1 is going to go a little something like this. Competitors will get 8 questions from 8 different categories worth 1 point apiece. They will have 15 seconds to write their answers on their board, and if they get all 8 questions right, they will receive a bonus question. Competitors will have 3 repeats and 1 challenge throughout the duration of the match, and of course, remember to keep your hands on screen. Nazario, Tony, do you have any questions?
Are they allowed to put them shrimps on the bobby?
We're going to go on to our first question in the category of animated. Who voices Charlie B. Barkin in All Dogs Go to Heaven? Oh my gosh, Mark. Barkin. Dogs. Genius.
Oh, I thought there was going to be something there. You just...
Oh, no, just...
Like you're in a Mad Men pitch meeting just waiting for an idea to come.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mad Men's a great show. Tony, we'll go to you.
Burt Reynolds.
And Nazario?
Burt Reynolds.
Burt Reynolds is correct.
All right. Move on to your next question in sci-fi fantasy. In Legend, the Lord of Darkness sends his goblin henchmen to kill all of which type of creatures?
Okay, so here's my question. If you had a goblin henchman, what would you have him do?
I had one once in my D&D matches. or my buddy had one, called him Peanut Butter, and he just kind of did his underling things.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'd love to hear more about that. Nazario, we'll go to you.
Unicorns.
And Tony?
Fairies.
Unicorns is correct. Nazario taking a 1-point lead. We will be moving on to your third question in the category of directors. Who directed To Live and Die in L.A., Bug, and Killer Joe? All right. Do you think Fandom singles champion Joe Fairley has ever crushed a bug?
Probably.
Fair.
I mean, who hasn't crushed a bug?
I mean, yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Tony, will go to you.
I said David Mamet.
And Nazario?
Tony Durso.
Shockingly incorrect. No, the correct answer was William Friedkin.
Ah, that makes sense.
Yeah, that guy. Oh, Billy Friedkin. Right. Now in the category of 90s. What is the nickname of Edward Norton's character in Rounders?
Have you ever seen the sequel to this movie, Whistlers?
Oh.
Because it's another Flo Rida song.
Oh boy. You brought me up. I think there's actually a sequel to Rounders, and then you just brought me right back down with Flo Rida.
Fair. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nazario will go to you.
Worm.
And we will go to Tony.
Worm.
Worm is correct. All right, gentlemen, your fifth question will be coming to you in the category of scores and soundtracks. The main character dances on stage to Canned Heat by JAMIROQUAI in what teen film? Have you ever opened up a can of soup and been like, you know what, these are getting old, I'm just going to stop? There's stuff about canned soup, tuna. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Don't know what.
Pens down. Tony will go to you.
Napoleon Dynamite.
And Nazario.
Makes sense. I said she sold that.
Napoleon Dynamite is correct. Tony timed the game.
All right. Moving along to classics. Which classic thriller is about an executive for a shoe company whose chauffeur's son is kidnapped by mistake?
Sounds unfortunate.
Really is. You're just driving around thinking, man, job's crappy, and then your son gets kidnapped for no reason.
Oh, I was going to say you accidentally kidnapped the wrong person, but yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
I mean,
5,
foibles
4,
all around.
3, 2, 1. Nazario will go to you.
I said Notorious.
We'll go to Tony.
Shot in the Dark. The Man Who Knew Too Much.
Both, unfortunately, incorrect. We were looking for High and Low, the Kurosawa masterpiece. And that means we will be moving on to your penultimate question in the category of actors and actresses. Aside from Sigourney Weaver, name 2 of the other actors who played passengers aboard the Nostromo in Alien. Do you have a name for your car?
I used to call my old car, the one I drove around a lot in college, Ladybird. Because it's really old.
Understandable. 5, 4.
Repeat the question.
Absolutely, that will be Nazario's first repeat. Aside from Sigourney Weaver, name 2 of the other actors who played passengers aboard the Nostromo in Alien. Yeah, so my car's name is Epona, based off the horse from The Legend of Zelda.
Oh.
Because it's my mode of transportation. like Link in great video game series. 5,
It's probably a better name than mine.
3, 2, 1.
I just had a
Lady
King of the Hill reference.
Fair. Tony, we'll go to you.
Said Tom Skerritt and John Hurt.
We'll go to Nazario.
Ian Holm and Tom Skerritt.
Both correct. Other actors include Veronica Cartwright, Harry Dean Stanton, and Yaphet Kotto.
That it is. All right. Moving on to your final question of round 1 in the category of crime. You will find detectives James Sonny Crockett and Ricardo Rico Tubbs in what 2000s crime film?
I'm just going to say, these are some cool names.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you want, like, especially when you have nicknames, you just want, like, a 2-syllable nickname.
Yeah.
And like that just ups the cool factor, kind of.
5, 4, 3,
Unless it's like
2,
break.
1. That's fair. Nazario, we will go to you.
Miami Vice.
And we will go to Tony.
Miami Vice.
Miami Vice is correct. So, if I'm not mistaken, Mark, I have the score at 5-5.
I concur.
Okay, but anything can happen as we go into round number 2, also known as our wheel round. Each competitor will get a spin at the wheel and receive 5 questions in whatever category they land on. Answer it correctly, 2 points. Check down the multiple choice, 1 point. If they get the question wrong, their opponent gets a chance to steal. Once a competitor spins a category, they will choose whether to keep it or spin again, but they must keep whatever they land on their second spin. Your categories on the wheel tonight are Fandom Disney animation, post-2000 film starring Amir Khan, Tim Burton, directed by Tim Burton, directed by Stanley Kubrick, as well as 1980s, 2000s, horror, and 90s, as well as spinners and opponent's choice. Tony, you are the higher-ranked competitor. Would you like to spin first or defer?
I would say defer here, Tony. See if you can take something off the wheel. You might not like, unless this is a not terrible wheel for you. So it's up to you. I would say defer, but if you want to go first,
I typically like to defer. So
okay, let's defer then.
All right, deferring. In which case, Nazario, this will be your spin.
Nazario, you're already fucking up. You're not losing.
Yeah, I know. It's weird.
And you land on horror. Would you like to keep it or spin again?
You know I'm gonna fuck this up if I keep it, right?
Yeah, that's why you should keep it. Fuck it. If
No!
you want to spin again, you can. But fuck it.
I mean, what's the worst that can happen? Spin again.
Fuck it. Spin it.
You're spinning again?
Yes.
Okay, then you're stuck with whatever you land on here. You land on the 1990s.
Well, fuck it up anyways.
Mark, why don't you hit Nazario with his questions in the category of the 1990s?
Yeah, I'll do that. Nazario, are you prepared for your questions in the 1990s? Sounds good. All right. First question. Michael Lerner plays the head of a movie studio in what 90s film?
Who's Michael Lerner? Multiple choice.
All right. Multiple choice options are A, The Player, B, Ed Wood, C, Get Shorty, or D, Barton Fink.
Get Shorty.
That is incorrect. Going over to Tony for the 1-point steal. Is it A, The Player, B, Ed Wood, C, Get Shorty, or D, Barton Fink?
Barton Fink.
That is correct for a point. All right. Zario, your next question. How does Susanna How does Susanna specifically try to kill herself at the beginning of Girl Interrupted?
Slits her wrist.
That is incorrect. Going over to Tony for the 2-point steal.
Tries to hang herself.
That is also incorrect. We were
Gross.
looking for overdose on pills.
Yeah.
All right. Zario, next question. Who directed The Fan?
Shit. Mike loves this movie. Multiple choice.
5.
Multiple choice options are A. Tony Scott, B. The Hughes brothers, C. Brian De Palma, or D. Ernest R. Dickerson.
Shit. What? D.
That is incorrect. Going over to Tony for the 1 point steal. Is it A. Tony Scott, B. The Hughes brothers, C. Brian De Palma, or D. Ernest R. Dickerson?
Tony Scott.
That is correct for the 1 point steal. All right. Zario, your penultimate question in the 1990s. What is the profession of Taye Diggs' character in Best Man? The Best Man.
He's a lawyer.
That is incorrect. Going over to Tony for the 2 point steal.
Jesus.
5.
I'm going to say talk show host.
That is also incorrect. We were looking for writer. All right. Zario, your final question in the 1990s. You will find the characters of Major Archie Gates and Sergeant First Class Troy Barlow in which 90s war film?
Five, 4, 3,
Repeat the question.
2.
As your second repeat. All right. You will find the characters of Major Archie Gates and Sergeant First Class Troy Barlow in which 90s action film? 90s war film. Sorry, 90s war film.
Feel like I know this. Multiple choice.
All right. Multiple choice options are A. Saving Private Ryan, B. Three Kings, C. The Thin Red Line, or D. Gettysburg.
Fuck you guys. Saving Private Ryan.
That is incorrect. Going over to Tony for the 1 point steal. Is it A. Saving Private Ryan, B. Three Kings, C. The Thin Red Line, or D. Gettysburg?
Five, 4.
Three Kings.
And that is correct for another 1 point steal.
All right, so after that, Nazario is still at 5, but Tony was able to get his score up to 8.
That's
we
it.
move into Tony's spin.
Ah,
Tony, this is your first spin.
Great job with those steals, by the way. Proud of you.
And it's a free respin. Now this should be your first spin. And you land on the 1980s. Would you like to keep that or spin again?
What are you feeling? I think we can do better.
Yeah, I was thinking we're in a good spot, so I think we can
Yeah.
go again.
Yeah, I think we can risk it. Let's spin again.
All right. In which case you are stuck with this spin. You landed on opponent's choice. I will move Jake and bring Mike back in.
Mike, I fucked up.
Yeah, so I think you should give him his strength. You know, just say fuck it.
Just end it.
Yeah.
No, give him the cartoon ones. Disney animation.
Yeah. Fuck it.
All right, Fandom Disney Animation. I will remove the wheel. Tony, I will be giving you your questions in the category of Fandom Disney Animation. Are you ready?
Yep.
All right. Your first question. What is the name of the land that Raya and the Last Dragon takes place in?
Kumandra.
That is correct for 2 points. Your second question. Who voiced the Horned King in the Black Cauldron?
John Hurt.
That is correct for 2 points. Your third question. In which package film will you find the short Peter and the Wolf?
I'll go multiple choice.
All right, your multiple choice options. Is it A, Make Mine Music, B, Melody Time, C, Fantasia 2000, or D, Fantasia?
Make it. Actually, Make My Music.
That is correct for 1 point.
Good shit.
Your penultimate question. What is the name of the summer home Kuzco wishes to build in the Emperor's New Groove?
I'm going to pronounce it wrong. Multiple choice.
All right, your multiple choice options. Is it A, Kuzcoville, B, Kuzcotopia, C, Kuzco Land, or D, Kuzco World?
B.
B is correct. All right, so here is the situation. If Tony hits this question for 2 points, we have a knockout. If anything else happens, we have a round 3. Your final question. In The Rescuers, what is the name of the dragonfly who gives Bernard and Bianca a boat ride?
Evan Ride.
That is incorrect. Nazario, a chance for a 2-point steal.
That's a fucking question. Petey.
That is also incorrect. We were looking for Evan Rude. So with that, we are
Jake?
going.
Can I?
Do you want to bring Jake
Yeah.
in? Okay.
No, it is Evan Rude. You're not going to win it.
No. Okay.
Yeah.
Fucking A.
Yeah. It's all right,
What
man.
did he say? What did he say?
I said Evan Ride.
Yeah.
Good shit.
All right, man. Don't worry about it. But yeah, no challenge here.
Okay. No. Thank you.
All right. So with that, we are moving into. Actually, after that, Tony was able to get a score up to 14, while Nazario was still at 5. But anything can happen as we head into round 3, also known as our Pick Your Poison round. Competitors will pick a 1, 2, 3, or 4-point question from the pre-selected categories. The categories that the competitors can pick are from animation, Oscars, comic book movies, war, action-adventure, coming-of-age/teen, Tom Cruise, and 1980s. We will be getting right back to you right after this. All right, competitors have chosen their categories. Tony has picked his 4 in animation, his 3 in Oscars, his 2 in comic book movies, and his 1 in action adventure, while Nazario has chosen his 4 in comic book movies, his 3 in animation, his 2 in action adventure, and his 1 in 80s. Nazario, you are behind, so you will be answering first. Mark, why don't you hit Nazario with his 1 in 80s?
Yeah, I'll do that. All right, Zara, you prepared for your question? Your 1-point question in the 1980s.
I mean, why the fuck not?
That's great. All right, 1-point question in the 1980s. Who directed Big?
Shit. Penny Marshall.
That is correct for 1 point.
Número alone.
All right, and Nazario has to hit the rest of these.
Yeah, Nazario is now in a must-win situation. Must-hit situation.
All right, Nazario. Had to hit this one to keep the game going. Your 2-pointer in action-adventure. Who plays Fisher, the man whose mind the... Okay, no, sorry, it's weird. Who plays Fisher, the man whose mind the team breaks into in Inception?
Ken Watanabe.
And your winner, Tony Durso. We were looking for Killian Murphy. We will be moving into post-match interviews, starting with our second-place finisher tonight. Nazario, category just didn't seem to go your way tonight. Must be feeling kind of rough. How are you feeling?
Well, he's not the second-place finisher. He's a fucking loser. You lost.
That's a fact. I mean, I don't understand this fucking second-place shit, but I lost, so I'm a loser.
Yeah. You got your ass handed to you, which we expect.
Also,
which we
to
trained.
be fair, Ken Watanabe also gets mind fucked in that movie. So,
But they did say an actual character name, you fucking dumbass.
Fisher?
I know. I'm just saying it wasn't that off.
See, I think you should have taken horror so you could have fucked it up even more. You know?
True. That's true. And we would have been gone like 15 minutes ago.
I know, shit. You wasted my goddamn time here.
That's true.
Nazario, this does mean you are out of the tournament. When you come back, who would you like to play?
Wait, is this like 1 and out? The fuck kind of bullshit is that?
It's called a tournament, Nazario. You lose and then you're out.
Fuck, I should have prepared then. God damn it. No one explained this.
Nazario, Mike, it's always lovely to have you. We are going to be moving to our winner tonight. I would say first place finisher, but Nazario gave me permission. Tony, got the win tonight. Must be feeling pretty good. How you feeling?
Yeah, feeling great. Match went like really well. Better than like pretty much as well as he could expect. But you know, I mean, can't really say much more than that. So
Yeah, man, one letter away from a knockout. I'd say that's pretty damn good. I'm really proud of the way you played today. Great job with the steals in round 2. And yeah, I guess it wasn't Nazario's night, but I know it's only going to get tougher as it goes along. But I think you proved tonight that you're ready for whatever challenge comes next, which I am excited to hear about right now.
Yeah. Yes, Jake did allude is going to get tougher. Your next match in round 3 will either be between the number 3 seed, Kaleb the Little Boatman, or the number 19 seed, Kaleb the King Koho. Out of those two, do you have a preference as to who you play?
Oh boy, another Kingsman. Here we go.
I'd like to play Kaleb.
Good answer.
That is a very, very good answer. Well, Tony, it's always a pleasure to have you. Thank you so much. Mark, Tony got opponent's choice, handled himself very well. Questions just didn't go Nazario's way. Sometimes that's how it goes. What are your thoughts on the match?
Oh, they were both named Kaleb. Oh, okay. Yeah, it was a pretty good match. You know, it was Tony's night. You know, let's just be very honest. I mean, after round 1, it was Tony's show, and Nazario was fun to watch. So was Mike.
Yeah,
glad to have them around.
Yeah, video store is always great. Tony proving why it's always a benefit to study. But on the behalf of myself and on the behalf of Mark, on the behalf of Nazario, on the behalf of Tony, on the behalf of Jake, and on the behalf of Mike Hanley, my name is Payson Johnson. Thank you, everyone, for Multiplex Movie Warzone. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Later.
After you, Junior. You'll always have Paris.
Bye-bye, boys.
Have fun storming the castle.
Think it'll wait?
If it take a minute.
Bye-bye.